Welcome to SMS Dominator's free autoresponder, unlimited autoresponder. In this video, we're going to talk about the opt-in form and creating our unique opt-in form. And we're going to assume a few things. We're going to assume that you know how to, you've already created an autoresponder or a campaign within the autoresponder, and you've also created an SMS Dominator campaign as well. So let's go into the first step we need to create the opt-in form. And we're going to try to fix a little bit of a kink in here once we get in here, and I'll show you where the small problem is to make sure that you understand what we're talking about. All right, so we're in the SMS Dominator campaign. Each manila folder here is an autoresponder campaign, and we're going to just go with let's go with the SMS Dominator SMSD signups campaign. First thing you want to do is we want to get into the opt-in form, but before we do that, we want to create an opt-in form, and here are four choices that we have. We can create an opt-in form where it's just the email is required. We can create an opt-in form where the name and email is required. We can create an opt-in form where the name, email, and cell phone are required. And we can create an email where the name and email are required, but the cell phone box is there to be added as well. So you'll see the cell phone, but you don't have to add that in order for the autoresponder system to work. So let's use this one for now. We do have another one coming where it's just cell phone required, nothing else. So let me click on this because I need to get the form code in order to do create the opt-in form. This is the form code, so we're just going to copy this form code. And just in case I need it, and I'll also put it into my notepad page here. I'll paste it right in here, and I'm just going to move the notepad over to the side. All right, now we're going to go back to Autoresponder. And during video recording, the autoresponder process to go back here is a little bit slow, but we will get there. So please be patient. Here we are. Okay. SMSD signups. We already copied that code because we're going to need that code at a later point while we create the opt-in form. This is a step-by-step guide in creating an opt-in form. And oh, by the way, you can create as many opt-in forms as you want. Let's say you have different websites that are all about mobile marketing, and you want to have everybody go into this one particular autoresponder campaign, but you want to have multiple different looks and feels to your opt-in form. Well, you can do that. You can create as many opt-in forms as you want. So let's say that your mobile marketing website page is black and yellow. You can have a black and yellow matching opt-in form. Let's say it's you get a red and black. You can do the same thing, and so on and so forth. So we're going to create a new opt-in form right now. There are some optional fields and some required fields within our unique opt-in form creator. This is an optional optional part, and this is the header image. So each opt-in form can have a header and a footer, or you don't have to have a header or a footer. It could just have a different color background with a border and a statement saying please enter in your name, email address, and cell phone, or please enter your name and email, or just please enter your name, your email. So let's take a look. I'm going to hit browse. I have already created a header and a footer for this, and it didn't take me too long. At a later video, I will show you what I use and how I do it real fast and for cheap money. So click on the header image because that's what we need first. And click on open. Now I know that my header image is 200 characters wide, so I'm just going to put in 200 here. And it's saying optional again is select your footer image from your computer. And we're going to do that right now. And the footer image is right there. Click that. Click open. Click on next. What is the width of the opt-in form? Well, we want to make sure that the opt-in form width is the exact same width of the header and footer. That is only normal. If it was too big or too small, it would look a little funny. So let's make it all the same. It's 200 characters. And that is in, by the way, pixels. Okay? Most things that you're going to do is in pixels. The percentage, by the way, if you're wondering what that is, that's really percentage of the website. So if you wanted to make it 20% of the website, you could do that. But I would recommend that you stick with pixels. And oh, by the way, as you can see, it says, is your form width in pixels or percent? It asks you that question, and it says, note, if you entered the form width in previous step as percentage, then you need to choose percentage, otherwise choose pixels. Okay, and we didn't do that. So we're going to click on next. The background color of your opt-in form. Well, just instead of using the basic white, I'm going to use something like yellow. Okay, very important. You can use hexadecimal point codes, and we'll explain that in more detail, and or maybe have a link inside here so you can click a button so you can actually pick your own color and put the code in here. All right. Next is the border. Well, have you ever seen those opt-in forms or any of those, a box where there's a border around the box? It kind of stands out a little bit more than those that don't have a box. So we're going to put a border around here. And the border is in certain pixels, the width of the border. We're going to make the width of the border in this one 4. See how that looks. And I think we're going to go with, we can go with solid, dashed, dotted, double, groove, ridge, inset, outset. Let's go with solid in this case. Next. And now it's asking you the color of the border around the form box. Well, we know that we have a yellow inside. Let's go with. I'm gonna go with yellow. I'm gonna go with red. Make it really stand out. Here's the one that's important that a lot of people might not understand. I'm going to try to explain it as best as I possibly can. You see the space between the words and the ending of the manila color right here? That's called padding. Right now, if you put in 0, the words would be butt up against this the manila and the white. It would be really tight. So we want to have a little bit of space. And the same thing was the top and the bottom. So we want to have a little bit of a space on the top of the margin, the bottom of the margin, the right-hand side and the left-hand side. So I'm just going to go with, for the top, I'm going to go with 2. Now it's saying what's the right-hand side, so that would be right here. What is that going to be? I'm going to make that just 1 for now. And it says the bottom, well, we want to make that all even as much as possible. We're going to make that 2. So it's going to be 2 pixels here, 2 pixels here, 1 pixel on the right hand side, and the next one's going to ask for the left hand side, and we want to make that even, so we're going to make that 1 as well. Alright, now it says what type of words do you want to use? The text you want to use above the opt-in form itself. Get mobile report. So again, we're going to be talking about mobile marketing. Get this brand new, hot off the press mobile report today. Okay, and then we're going to click on next. And I'm going to select the font family for these words right here. Click on, I'm going to go back here. The font family for your text above the opt-in form. Now there is a typo here, Verdana, but I'm going to use Verdana. It should be Verdana. And we'll click on next. And I'm going to have the size of 18. So it's Verdana, and the font size is 18. See what that looks like. And by the way, if you don't like what it looks like, you can certainly delete it. And it doesn't take too long to do this. It only takes a long time when you're recording. And let's say we're going to use red again as the color of the text above. So let me go back here again. We're using these words. Get this brand new hot off. I'm going to actually capitalize this so it looks a little bit better. Get this brand new hot off the press mobile report now or today. Click on next again. Verdana, font size 18. It's going to be red. And now it's saying the text you want under the form. Now, if you remember this code, I'm going to slide this code back here. This code right here that we copied is a code that's going to have name, email address, and cell phone. The cell phone is not required in this particular report. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to encourage somebody to provide me with a cell phone number and encourage them to provide me with a valid cell phone number. And I've not done this test yet, so I don't know exactly. I don't know if this works or not. And I'm going to be running a test like this on a personal level, and I'll be able to report my findings, whether it's a valid email address, or, excuse me, cell phone address or not. Please provide let's say provide us with your valid cell phone to Okay, please provide us with your valid cell phone to receive our bonus gift valued at $75. Excuse me, $37. I don't know where I got that. I'm going to click on next. And the font family for your text under the opt-in form. I'm going to just go with Arial in this one. The first one we use Vardana, this one's going to be Arial. The font size, well, we're going to make this a little bit smaller, but we're not going to make it so small that you can't read. I'm going to make it 12. And instead of using red, I'm going to use black in this one. Enter the autoresponder code. Well, here we are. Finally, it's going to ask us for the autoresponder code, and that's the autoresponder code right here. So I'm just going to copy this again, even though I don't have to do this. Copy. And then I'm going to paste it right in here and click on next. Now it's asking me to enter in the opt-in form name. I'm going to call it a mobile report. Mobile report. And I'm going to create it. Now, we're not done. Dun, 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 dun. Here is the new part of the form that I absolutely love. But I'm going to, before I do that, I'm just going to download the report so you can see it, so you feel like you've actually accomplished something. Mobile report.zip, save that up. That's saved. I'm going to open the containing folder. Okay, so here's the mobile.zip. I'm going to right click that. And I'm going to go to extract it. Now, typically what you need to do is you need to obviously put this up on a website. And we're not going to talk about how to do that yet. That'll be in another video as well. But I'm going to show you what that looks like. Because just so you have that good, warm, fuzzy feel, so you know what it looks like. I'm going to double click this right here. Let me just shrink this down. And here is the opt-in form that we just created. Get this brand new, hot off the press mobile report today. Name, email address, cell phone, and hit the subscribe button. Please provide us with your valid cell phone to receive our bonus gift valued at $37. And then down here, it's very hard to read, and obviously it's not a very good, it's not very good, but it says text the word cool to this telephone number just to see how it works. So that's what I created in about 2 minutes, but I think you get the idea of what you can do here. Here's the nice red border around it to really make that stand out a little bit more. All right, so what we need to do is, the next thing you need to do is when you hit the subscribe button, where does it take you to? Where are you going? That is the key to your success. It should say thank you, you're going to receive something in the mail or whatever. Let's go back to this page here. Let's see here. And what we need to do now is we need to create a thank you page that's tied into this opt-in form. And all we do is, it says here, continue with thank you page. Now there are a couple typos in here, and we're going to get those fixed as well. But the thank you page is basically self-explanatory in my mind, and I really, really like it. It's brand new, and I hope you guys like it too. Now, we can have a double opt-in form, or we can have a single opt-in form. Right now, I'm just going to make this a single opt-in form. When I click on single opt-in form, it changes a little bit. And as you can see, there's a confirmation email with the double opt-in form. With the single opt-in form, there's only a welcome email. Okay? So with the single opt-in form, we're going to just leave it as single. Choose the thank you page. You can create your own custom thank you page and put in the URL right here. So let's say that you wanted to create your own thank you page that was black and yellow, just like the opt-in form and all that fun stuff with a little red. You can create your own thank you page, and you put the link right in here. It's really nice, easy, and simple. Or you can pick from a custom existing thank you page, and we click on that. And let's say the custom existing thank you page is welcome, come from, subscribed with people in it. Don't know what that is? But you will if you click on the view the page. Take a look and see what that is. Welcome, your subscription has been activated. Once again, thank you for subscribing. Please check your email for any correspondence from us. And as you can see, it looks kind of cool. All right, I actually see a little yellow mark here that we'll have to get rid of. But for the most part, it looks pretty darn cool. I like that, right? Nice and easy, and you're getting the thank you look here. I like it. Hopefully you do too. If you don't, you can create your own, as I mentioned. But with a single opt-in form, this is the one we want to use. Let's take a look at another one that we might not want to use for this particular one. Let's view the page. Please confirm your email with us. You'll need to confirm your request to become part of my mailing list. This process is quick and easy. Just check your email account and look for the confirmation email that was just sent to you. Click on the verification link, and not only will you be added to our contact list instantly, but you'll then receive a second email with the directing email with the directing you to the information you requested. So obviously there's a little typo in there as well that needs to be corrected. So I apologize for that. But as you can see, this is not going to work for us because, and let me just show you the whole piece that you can't see. This is not going to work for us because it's asking for a double opt-in. This is great for double opt-in, and we're not doing double opt-in. So we want to go back into this one. And as you can see, there's a couple different thank you pages you can choose from. All right, that's enough of that. We're not doing a confirmation email. We don't have to worry about that. We can just fill this in here. I'm just going to type in welcome. Your account is activated with us. And then I can just start typing away right here. And I can use these tags to personalize it. And as it says here, you can use the following tags for personalized mailing, and this will automatically get replaced in the user information. So I can, oops, I have to do Control V sometimes. Hey there. Welcome. Okay. All the best. Keith. All right, so I'm just going to do one other thing. Here is your download link. A51. Okay, so then you say this. Maybe you want to do this. I'm going to do Control C. Control V. Open link in new window. That's what I like to do. For some reason this is not showing everything here, so here we go, insert. And there you go. That's all you need to really do, right? And if you really want to get fancy, you say PS from time to time we will be sending you more emails, whatever, blah blah blah. Click on save. Now I'm going to go back to the opt-in form. Where's that opt-in form that I saved? Okay, here it is. Let's see, admin at SMS Dominator, cell phone, and I'm going to click on subscribe. And when I click on subscribe, it takes me to this email. Welcome, your subscription has been activated. Once again, thank you. Please check your email for additional correspondence from us. And all of a sudden, I did get a correspondence. And let me get that correspondence right now. And of course, it's going to be very basic. But I'm going to slide this right over so you can see it. And then I can click on this link, and I'll click on the link. And of course, that's a bad link. It didn't work. All right, but that's the idea. Hopefully you like this as much as I do. It is a pretty unique program. Look how nice that looks. I love it. And we do have a lot of flexibility with this system, and I think that you're going to enjoy it very much. If you have any questions, please contact us by going to the help desk and ask us any questions that you wish to ask. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you soon.